What's happening, people? It's the homies, Mr. 400, coming at you straight off the Ave. I got the one and only Zenfinite in the house. I got Big Relly Jazz in the house once again. You know what it is. We finna get this thing rolling. Round of applause. All right, that's enough of that shit. Check it out. We in here tonight, man. It's a lovely day. You feel me? Cause it's been a minute, Zenfi. Look.
I know, guys. Look at this.
Just getting over the sickness and everything. Thankfully. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? She was sick for the last stream. That's why she wasn't on the last stream. You feel me?
I needed some elderberry.
Straight up, I got a whole damn box of that shit.
Straight up. True.
Elderberry? What's that? What we got?
Elderberry.
You get sick and knock out your respiratory.
Elderberry.
Stop it. This sounds like one of those southern remedies.
Nah, it's just herbal tea, bro. It's just some good tea. You know what I mean? Yeah.
So you know the elders, man, they got some stuff. So elderberry, okay.
Oh no. Like this is literally a berry called an elderberry.
but it obviously holds the secrets of the elders.
He said an old ass berry.
Damn,
he said it's an old ass berry.
It's an older berry. No, that's cool. That's cool.
But yeah, like, you know, the elderberry shit is, you know, they got that in the if you in the tea aisle, Bigelow. I get the Bigelow elderberry with the vitamin C, and then I get the what you call it, the other one.
Cool.
I forget what it's called, Celestial, I think, or something like that.
Yeah, Celestial. I do them. I do Yogi too.
Right. Celestial is my berry citrus. That berry citrus is the one with the elderberry in it and the zinc.
I did Ishina, zinc, and elderberry, and then I was better the next day. Bro. What the fuck? I was like,
that fast, bro.
So that's like that.
Yeah,
it's like that.
It's like that.
Immune boost. Yeah,
as soon as you feel something in the throat, take it.
Exactly.
Because I hate getting sick, man.
It start in like the throat and the sinuses and shit, and that shit just spread. Like once honey, nah, I need some tea, I need some honey, I need it now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And some lemon.
I got some chamomile too.
Oh, and drop a little liquid mullein in there, and you'll be good. You'll be great, a lot better. Mullein helps to clear all the mucus out your chest.
Okay.
Family.
Yeah.
I just started thinking about you down there in Baltimore. Right? Yeah. That's what I'm saying. In like general, but like, damn, this is gonna be interesting. All right. I got both sides on the screen. So yeah, but nah, I just saw a clip. Jazz shared it too today.
Oh,
you see that clip?
I got it from I seen you.
Bro, what's going on in B-more? Shorty ran out.
Is that a real question?
Shorty ran out and just did the most.
Yeah.
What's not going on in Baltimore is
not going on in Baltimore.
Allegedly, they said that the one she was chasing had came to her door, and let me lower my little voice and shit. Yeah, had like came to her door and wanted to fight. So that's why she was chasing her down the street. But if she want to fight, why you got the ratchet cock in it? That's crazy. I was like, bro, this is terrible. I wasn't expecting that shit, bro. Just popped her, left her in the street.
He ran her
down. That's some Baltimore ass shit. That's why I stay out the city. It's not a joke. People think it's a joke. The Wire is real life. Like people think it's a joke. It's not. It's not. Stay your ass.
Let them think it's a joke.
Populated areas when you come here, unless you're from here. And even if I'm from here, I would not walk down.
Don't even, even if you are from there, most people stay out the way for real. Yeah,
they be like, you don't belong here. Get her.
Yeah, I don't go to the park.
But
they be like, we ain't never seen you before. Where did you come from?
Nope. Shoot. Shout out, mom. Be true, baby mom from down there and shit. We used to go get the best chicken box in Cherry Hill.
Damn, that's what I'm saying. I mean, not damn.
Baltimore ain't all bad.
Baltimore ain't all bad.
She from Beanmore. We used to be in the trenches. Every time you want to go see her, we in the trenches somewhere.
Know what's funny? That's the neighborhood I thought of when I gave that example.
Yeah.
Baltimore is like the movie Wrong Turn, but the hood version.
Oh my God.
Right. If you make a wrong turn, it's a wrap. And it be, you know, when you be like you going down the block, you see mad niggas on the corner, you're like, please don't turn red. Please don't turn red. Nigga want to run that shit. I ain't got no tents. I'm fishbone like a motherfucker down there too.
Baltimore.
I'm like, yo, Baltimore is definitely like low key like the first second home because Aunt Peggy lived down there. So like that's the first place I learned how to pump gas, ride transportation, like all that shit with Jared. Shout out cousin Jared. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, Baltimore is definitely shout out Baltimore, city, man. It's a beautiful city.
It is.
But that was one of them clips. That was one of them clips. No,
but don't get crazy because people don't get it. Here.
I know how to move in them type places. I know how to move, so I'll be cool down.
Likewise, exactly.
You know, I'll be always comfortable down there. I'll be cool. I know where not to go too now.
Exactly.
I used to go.
But I've been in the trenches down there. I've been in the trenches.
I believe you.
I've been in the trenches.
I believe you.
I mean, it can be really fun because let's not lie. Like Baltimore City, like the people who live down there are lively. They are
fun, bro. Lively people. Like most of my friends, bro. I'm saying, shout out my homie Twine. You feel me? All my people, man. Lakeland, stand up. You already know. But yeah. Look, man. I saw that clip and I just had to speak on it. I'm not gonna play the clip because we can't play the clip on YouTube. And I don't want to play that anyway. This is super sensitive. Shorty ran down. We all saw it. So
I didn't watch it. My intuition told me that it was gonna be too violent. I'm from here. The things that I've already seen, let me just explain to you that I could see from her stance. I did not want to watch that. I was like, nope. I already know. I know how this story ends right here. I was like,
yo, no, she's not. Yes, she is. And what she did,
you're from Baltimore?
Yes, she is.
Jen, you're from Baltimore?
She
That's where you live now?
Yep.
Okay.
Psych.
Around
I ain't saying
there. You know,
because I got some weird ass stalkers.
It's a big place. You know what I'm saying?
Did you hear
Maryland.
That?
Put it like that.
I know you're watching me, Psych. I'm kidding.
Oh boy.
She in Maryland, not Baltimore itself. She in Maryland. Let's put it like that.
But I'm from Baltimore.
You can get some hip hop.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Come down, get some chicken and some.
Yo, Dove hit me on a Tuesday, mad random. Like I'm literally just waking up, bro. Checking my phone. A text comes through. Hip hop chicken with a question mark. I'm like, this nigga ain't been over in 3 months for a podcast, but gonna ask me about hip hop chicken. I said this thing need to come through first. But we gotta do that and then go get some chicken. We go check cuz out. You feel me? But nah, he works in the Maryland area with some youth that are going through things and whatnot, which shout out.
Does he need help? Because I love that. You know, I'm an advocate for teen suicide.
Yeah, these are like homeless kids, he said, and they're kind of troubled for real. Like some of them got charges and stuff, but like he I'm not sure, that's his lane. That's what he does.
I'm just saying
that's what keeps him from I mean, we can definitely tap into but that's what he be knowing that he's focused and doing some shit that's positive, bro. That's super duper commendable.
I want to slide in.
Super commendable.
I want to slide in and start teaching some financial literacy to these kids, because if I can give them that, then they got their own keys, their own tools to come to even like just sit on ChatGPT and type in their skills, and then they get what they can do. Like, right, just I want to give them the keys.
That shit on my phone. That shit crazy.
I'm like, yeah, you gotta make the Black community financially literate. It's important.
My daughter saw that. Like, you got ChatGPT on your phone. Like, yeah. You know what I mean? That's the new wave. But yo, let's speak on this for a second, because this just popped up and I'm like, how did this occur? Now, the homie Big U mess around and got caught up in a whole indictment, G. Craziness.
Talking about the West Coast guy, right?
The West Coast guy, man. It's
I mean, he's the leader of a big gang.
Big U, Brick Baby, Loose Cannon have been arrested as part of the federal gang takedown Operation Drawdown. Look, but he was matter of fact, we're gonna get some video footage on this. But yeah, the homie
I didn't know
Brick
that.
Baby, crazy, bro. Cause Brick Baby was on what's it, No Jumper. And
I like that.
Yeah, he was on No Jumper. And look, fun fact, the people that inspired me to do what I'm doing now, they started like No Jumper when it wasn't shit. They built it up. Adam started doing them dirty. They left. They built some shit with their homies. And then I got inspired after watching them niggas for a good year and a half and learning and studying and shit. I said, you know what? I can do that shit with me and my people. And then made the channel. Fast forward, this shit going crazy straight off the ad. But yeah, we hold up. Let me pull this shit up. There it is. We gonna get into this clip right here.
Cool.
Is this the news? This is one of the news. Oh, why are you still playing? No, you try to play something and pause it and it don't pause. Yeah, that's what this is doing right now. All right, there we go.
What's that, the Big U? This still the Big U story?
Yeah, this is gonna be the Big U clip. It's the news conference.
I'm not surprised by this at all, though.
This shit is crazy because it's like, damn, you supposed to be flying straight, big homie. Let's get into
it. Decades ago, and he has since been a fixture on the internet, talk shows, and podcasts, all things that law enforcement have looked at closely as part of this investigation. He has maintained the image of an entertainment industry entrepreneur running a music label, and of somebody who gives back to the community here in Los Angeles, funding a South LA-based charity, developing options, which purports to help at youth risk escape gang life and escape the perils of gangs in high crime areas. The facts alleged in the complaint paint a very different picture. It is one of a murderer, a thief, a liar, and a cheat, and the criminals that enabled him. For example, Mr. Henley engaged in a murder of a musician signed to his label in 2021 and dumped the victim's body in Las Vegas off of the I-15 freeway. He then attempted to evade and obstruct the investigation into the murder, including ordering witnesses not to speak with law enforcement. Henley's criminal enterprise also engaged in other crimes, including transporting prostitutes across state lines, extorting strip clubs, marijuana dispensaries, and other businesses, constantly applying for COVID loans in the form of a business relief loan. On that application, Mr. Henley falsely stated that his music label, Unique Music, operated at a $200,000 profit in 2019 and was entitled to government assistance, despite the reality that the company had operated at a loss and was ineligible for such relief. Finally, Mr. Henley is accused of embezzling donations made by celebrities, professional athletes, and businesses to his charity, Developing Options, which, as I said, purports to give South LA at-risk youth alternatives to gang violence, drugs, and other criminal activity. Henley used this charity as a front. He used it to conceal his fraudulent activities, his criminal enterprises activities, and evade detection from law enforcement. If convicted on the racketeering conspiracy, he and his co-conspirators face approximately a 20-year federal prison sentence. I want to thank our federal law enforcement partners, our state law enforcement partners who brought about the result here today. The Los Angeles Metropolitan Gang Task Force from the FBI. It's comprised of FBI agents, LAPD officers, IRS criminal investigation, the U.S. Department of Justice Inspector General's Office, Los Angeles Police Department, the North Las Vegas Police Department. This case is a great example of state and federal law enforcement working together to address harm from a criminal enterprise. I also want to thank our
man, shit.
Lost in.
This man here.
I got a couple of things go through my mind when I see this program, but I'm gonna let you know in a minute how I view it. You hear me?
Right.
Because we can't. I mean, all right. How can I say it?
It's like I'm not surprised, but it's like, damn, bro, for real.
I mean, honestly, I'm not surprised at all. For one, because this is Big U being who Big U is, or you know what I'm saying. He wouldn't be Big U if he wouldn't be. This is what got him to be Big U. You know what I'm saying? And one thing about the law enforcement, when they know that you're like, oh, really one of them type of guys that got power over a big gang, the biggest street gang,
they watch it.
They are going to go through amazing, and they see that you have a show to rich elite celebrities and these type
all
people.
The celebrities, bro.
They're going to do whatever they can do to try to take you down.
Bro, he got money out of Draymond Green, Shaq. Yeah. Like he was pressing everybody, bro.
Big U he was doing these. To me, this is me just being from a guy from the street. He was getting the rewards of being a real live G, the real deal. What all these rappers claim that they are and all that, he was reaping the rewards of what he was supposed to get, man.
And make them pay when they come to town.
I'm just saying, and he wasn't doing, in my opinion, was doing nothing wrong. You know,
if they come around pushing and they trying to like, you know, shine off of your hood or like, you feel me, like damn right, shit, fuck it. If you're going, you know, if you come into, you know, that's the motherland for real for a lot of people. So you come into the motherland, pray your motherfucking house, like tap in.
It's no different than what the mafia bosses do. It's no different. So, but the only thing with Big U is, I just wish he would have just not let these authorities, these I call law enforcement, these slave catchers, these oppressors. I would have just hoped that he could have alluded to them, man.
That's where the original they had the badge and they was doing their thing, rounding them.
That's where policing came from, exactly, bro. So you know, I just wish he could have really turned the leaf and became 100% positive a person. But you know, when you're in that type of position that he was in, man, he's Big U. Like he's really one of them guys, man. So
definitely is.
He's not a rapper. He's no entertainer.
It's just crazy because like for so long there's been so much around his name that was like, you know, where they was trying to take him down and he kind of like, you know, it was like Teflon Don with it.
Right.
So for this to actually stick was like, damn, they got him. That's crazy.
Big U was about, well, how old is Big U? About 50 something, close to 60, maybe. He's older.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, when you have such it's like the Big Meech thing, right? Big Meech did what? How many years? 20 years. Big Meech did
20 something. Yeah, 20 something at least.
At the end of the day, right? 20 years to me, in my opinion, that's not even a lot of time compared to all that money you got to make. So for 20 years is nothing for real. Like you still come home and you the man for real. Like, come on, man. Like you got to live the life that no drug dealer that I ever met in my life got to live. You know what I'm saying?
Man,
you got to live
shit. You know what? It's interesting because I juggle with that type of thought because of the fact that like I saw people around me do it. So it was just like I had another avenue. Like I've had $1 million contracts in my, you know, it's just what comes with that is the the fucking bullshit, and I didn't want the bullshit. I didn't want the recoups, so I didn't sign no deals. Plus, like, you know, they want to make your image a certain way. I wanted nothing to do with that, cuz back in. So like, I didn't sign no shit, but I understand it. You know what I mean? I understand wanting to go for the, but you, that's a lot of, like, okay, put it like this. In the times that people I've known that have been locked away for like so many years,
why would it work? Everything else.
The times that I've, you know, spent away, like, okay, let's put it like this. The whole time, even when you were away, like, how much shit that how much I went through, how much I lived, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's years and times and days that you could be on this earth, like, living. Like, it ain't nothing worth losing that.
You're right. I agree with that. But what I'm saying is, you got people who are in the game who are going to do years regardless and ain't reached the heights of it. So that's how I'm breaking it down. Hundreds, Big Meech got to live the life of the way he entered. And don't think that it stopped while he was in there. He didn't lose. No, he still was having. He still was able to have sex with women. He was able to
straight up. The streets inside. Yeah, you know what I mean.
That's just how it goes. I know guys like them guards, them female guards and stuff. They sleeping with anybody that's somebody out there. So at the end of the day,
that's real shit.
So for to do 20 years. People think like, oh yeah, who wants to be a jail? But to be what I'm saying, this is just like you a fireman, right? A risk of being a fireman, and you might get burnt. So
if you the guy, I could understand if you the guy, and you already got some chili, you going in with some chili. That looking at it from that
I'm Big
Meech myself in my trap niggas perspective. If you the guy.
Nobody we know reached the heights of Big Meech, bro. Anybody we grew up with that shit coming out from around here have never reached the heights of a Big Meech, of a Big U. None of these guys that we know. I me personally, like, as far as like the guys who I know some big time
chili, but I'm not gonna say his name. I'm not even gonna talk.
But I'm talking about 100 million. Big Meech had $100 million empire. 100 million, not
that's crazy.
His name rings bells across the world. He's just a
name so bad, but I'm not going to. We can talk off this shit. We gonna talk off this shit. But
what I'm saying is,
Big Meech, Big Meech, that nigga.
Even a Big U got to live. He's the leader of the biggest
of the biggest shit. He wanted the originator. He wanted OGs. Yeah, he.
And we ain't talking about in a town like York. We're talking about LA. He's a hood celebrity in LA. So at the end of the day, if he do 20 years, which he's probably not going to, they saying that's the max he might get. 20, that's over, which means he might only do 10. He might only do 5. Because he got some lawyer money.
Mm-hmm.
You understand what I'm saying? Now, I'm not saying it's worth it. Because time can never be replaced. But at the end of the day, sometimes, man, that's just one of the risks of the game, dog.
You know, I know. You gotta learn. You gotta play it. Anybody that ever played the game it's just the game. Some of us just go a little hard.
And then when you get out, you're going to still. And if you take care of yourself, right? And if you take care of yourself, you're still gonna come home with the glove and still gonna be able to do everything you want to do, bro.
Probably more. You wasn't in shape when you went in that motherfucker. 9 times out of 10.
You come, everybody washed up. You know what I mean? You come home, everybody washed up. Stop talking about shit.
Yeah. I mean, I'm just saying. You know what? Look, that's why that's why I start working out, because I'm like, I shouldn't look. I got all the time. I shouldn't have to. I watched my bro get big, calisthenics, like easy pull-ups, push-ups, like
push-ups, pull-ups, good.
Actually,
we have a genetic advantage.
They be like, yo, pause. How you get your chest like that? Yo, pause. But no, how you get your chest? I'm like, push-ups, nigga. What you mean? Push-ups, bro. Every set I do is 50. Like, I do sets of 50 till I get the right, sets of 50, bro, off the rip. But you know what I mean? But
I feel like 20. If they hit, they say he only facing 20 years. I thought they were going to face facing life. He only facing a dub.
They said this man. They said this man. Plus, yeah, they got them strikes and shit.
See, there's 20 years in California. He might only be
got fucked up.
He might only be doing like 8 years, cuz, because if he's only facing 20, I thought they was gonna say he's facing life.
Half of that shit, right?
So he only gonna probably if he's convicted. That's all I'm saying, cuz. So what I'm saying, I'm putting it in the perspective of compared to. I'm gonna leave it on. I'm gonna say it like me. Okay, I've done 17 years of my life, right, in prison.
Mm-hmm.
But with the and God willing, whatever. But what if I've done out here? That's 17 years I should be doing 1,000 years, and that's just being real. But God didn't see it to go that way. You feel me? God didn't have them have a plan for it to go that way.
That's a way to look at that shit.
So it's like, so when I see a guy like, when a person is a super boss of a organization, we're talking super bosses. Like these guys are bosses. Like, you know what I'm saying? These ain't no run of the mill, normal guy. Even a guy that's moving with like one or two bricks like that, which to me that's really ain't nothing. That's really nothing. It ain't really nothing. These guys is like real live bosses of big cities and shit like that. For them to do 20 years, that's really nothing to me.
Yeah, that shit wild.
When you look at the grand, in the grand scheme of things, that's just reality, man. They done boned every supermodel. They done been to every, they done been to everywhere they go to get the red carpet. People is terrified of them. They live in the dream for a hood person who wants to go that route. You know what I'm saying? Dudes is doing 20 years and they ain't get no money out there.
Right. Yeah. Man.
They doing 20 years for robbing an old lady or stuff. Real rap, man.
Yeah, shit wild out here.
I'm just giving from the street perspective how I look. I mean, just how I look at it from, shit. Now for me, I wish I'd have just listened to grandma and granddad and found me a job or something at 80. I wish I'd have dared never stepped up that porch.
Oh my goodness, that's crazy, bro. My black ass. Bro. My only reason for ever doing any type of my association had me affiliated with certain things and doing certain things, right?
Right.
But as far as like hustling, until I was in a situation where because I always made money off my music, bro. Like ever since I slung CDs and I didn't really I didn't see the point of you know what I mean? I was
that's a great hustle. You market yourself. That's the best.
Plus, mixtapes was big at that time. I'm burning other music and selling my own shit. So it was I was on that type of time. But once we got past that phase, and then it was there was a phase where CDs stopped and it was all MP3s. I'm like, damn. So then I had to, and that's where the songwriting and shit, you know what I mean?
Right.
But that slowed down. Then it was all right, let me get a sec. Let me stop.
What happened?
That was more survival than it was me trying to kingpin some shit. I was trying to just stay on my toes and get the fuck out the way.
That makes sense because you have a gift and a talent. And my thing is, I know I have a friend of mine. I always ask you to meet him. Y'all never got a chance to meet. And he's such a talented artist, but he don't know how to put it together. He knows how to put an album together and all that. He made great music. But as far as the promoting it, to really getting it out there, that he has no social media presence. And I wish he would have just had the same type of drive that you did or belief in it. He had to believe in his ability, but he never had them same you know what I mean?
That was bigger than me for real, because it was really the homies around me, bro. Like I said, I was around a lot of niggas that was around, and I was in. Okay, I'm gonna talk about that shit. I don't even talk about that side of shit, but let's just say them niggas pushed me to be look, you feel me? You're too fucking nice to be out here, nigga. You're too do that shit. And they would push me to go to the lab. Even we don't have real OGs and real homies like that no more around here. They be steering these niggas to crash out, like crash dummy missions. Feel me?
The problem with my homie, he was just already. See, my homie was like a dude that was he's super turned up. You know what I'm saying? He's already a live wire. You know what I'm saying? So he's like a live wire since he was 6 years old. Like I mean, out the womb, live.
It's crazy, right?
Like, you know
but I was always one to listen, bro. Like
nobody's going to.
I have examples. You know what I mean? Once you fuck up, nigga, it's a rap, but then it's fucked up for everybody. Right. Like, because even like I was just thinking about like even with the channel, like this shit is This is me just having an idea one day, like, and if I would have fucked my life up, I wouldn't be able to do shit like this. I wouldn't be able to do none of the shit that I've done to this point. You know what I mean? So I'm thankful for people who, you know, kept me out of the bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Because I definitely was on crash missions plenty of times. It was one crash mission. My brother was gonna be a part of that motherfucker, and he told me straight up. He was like, and it just happened to be a situation where I went to get a whip to go pick him up to go handle some shit, and the whip was on E, and he was like, "Yo, bro, just you know what? Just stay where you at," type shit. You feel me? So like, yeah, I done had some guidance, bro, to keep me, and that's what it takes. Like a lot of niggas don't got that guidance or like a person to push them. You feel me? And I was always one of the niggas like I be 17, but a nigga I'm riding with 21. You feel me? Or 16 or some shit. Niggas is 22. You know what I mean? So I had like older niggas that was.
Yeah, I don't think my man Saeed was taking the guidance of anyone. Because this guy, trust me, if you know this guy, yeah, you ask around about this guy. I'm trying to tell you, man. It ain't gonna like, nah. Because he had the whole Saeed had the whole city trying to tell him he was the ticket. You hear me?
Big bro was one of them niggas. He don't want to listen. Like, sit your ass down. Niggas still get out there.
Oh, yeah, man, that boy. Well, Styles, you gotta understand with him, man. He just loves. He just loves the. I've been around him in the streets and you know shit like that. What I know about him, the shit's like one big movie to him. Like life and he's such a comical guy. He just gets the whole thrill out, the whole atmosphere of that nonsense. He already told me as long as he can do 2.5 to 5 years, he don't care. He'll keep doing that forever.
I feel him, bro. I just
I said, all right. I said, you crazy, bro.
I just, you know.
That's my man. I love it. He's funny.
If I didn't love music and I didn't have a child when I was 19, that's what really steered my shit in a straight direction. I used to go to the meetings with the homies and then like go to my pregnant woman and then drop, you know what I mean, and be like, damn, I need to stop this shit. So it was like a transition over time that shit really got me straight. But look, I wanted to get into this Kanye West shit.
What do you say now?
Listen, this nigga Kanye is crazy. And I needed Zenfi to be in the room when we did this. I said, look, oh man, I hope she get back in because I'm trying to segue into this shit.
It was a struggle. It was a struggle. From the
I already know. Shout out to black mothers, all the mothers out there. But listen, we gonna get into some Kanye tweets and speak on this guy and everything that he. Hold up, man. Where is this clip at? Is it this one? Where's this? It's this one right here. All right, share screen. Let's get him right. Look at this bullshit. This man Kanye said, after listening to Cardi's album, I'ma say something I never thought I would say. Future's wash. That's one. He said, hate to give this. Okay, that's the F-bomb. Yeah, hate to give this guy credit, but favorite line of the battle last year is when the guy said, you rap like you trying to free the slaves, implying Kendrick, and he said he does. That's the Kendrick shade. I don't know why he got beef with Kendrick now. Then he goes, I actually kind of like Kendrick's halftime show, but me or Trav or the guy, aka Drake, deserved a Super Bowl before Kendrick. That's like, look, cuz it's bugging. See, this is why I needed you here. look. He said,
"Oh, I laughed deep in my soul."
He said, "I'm gonna keep it light." He said, "I'm gonna keep it light with Drake. you know what it is and what it's always been with all those you can skim through bars. Drake a blank, been a blank, always will be a blank. I ain't gonna say the word. And then he says nobody has ever listened to Kendrick or knows any of his songs. He's tweaking. Somebody said we know the industry fake, but people want entertainment. He said I don't personally have an issue with Kendrick. I probably will now, but he was a pawn to take down Drake because these record labels don't want big artists because the smaller artists are easier to control and replace. Let's see what else they got. He said, I'm really proud of Lizzo. She's an amazing talent and she taking her life into her own hands. He like Cardi B replaced Nicki Minaj. Meg Thee Stallion replaced Cardi B. Doja Cat replaced Meg Thee Stallion. Doechii replaced Doja Cat after Doja started popping that Nazi-ish. Funny how similar Doja and Doechii's names are. He said they had Lizzo to promote black obesity. I really am proud of Lizzo. She's an amazing talent and she take this nigga is crazy. Where Cardi B gonna be 10 years from now? They used to her 50 cents to go. Look,
take his phone.
Take his phone, like, right?
Where are these personal assistants? Like, who are they? Where are the spiritual advisors at? Because you guys need to get some. This is crazy.
Listen, is this the one where he look and then he goes in on the fact that hold up, let's pull this one up because there's more where that shit came from, folks. This shit is crazy. This man said, I need everyone to know that I took the post about Jay-Z and Beyonce's family down and Lorenzo's family down. Okay, so hold up. Where's the post about them? Because I know there was a crazy post.
No, you
okay,
did
look.
not.
Now, Jay-Z and Beyonce, on the other hand, F those. Okay, he called them coons. Coon as N-words and their entire families. He said, wait, has anyone ever seen Jay-Z and Beyonce's younger kids? Their Riri. No, like literally, this is why artificial insemination is such a blessing. Having a Riri children is a choice. Yeah, so
he's autistic.
This man here,
no way.
With all the disrespect, all the bullshit, all the smoke. I don't understand him. I feel like he just wants attention at this point. I feel like he's crying for attention. Look, Ye is one of my senseis and the producer and like, you feel me? Like one of the people that
like for all of us
shit off of. You know what I'm saying? Like it's Pharrell, Timberland, Kanye West. Those are my top three producer. Like, you know what I mean? The Neptunes and shit. Plus, I got a history with Star Trek and all that. That's why my brand is how it is. But like, he's one of those ones. So to hear him and see him go off the rails like this is so crazy. Like, damn, bro, it's disappointing. Like, not why you gotta talk like this? Why you gotta be like this? Why you just shut up and make music? Like, we don't.
Wait.
Damn,
are we talking about the music that he just released with Diddy?
I don't know about that shit.
Okay,
no, I do know about that shit. He
with
just
the daughter.
He put the song out with that was another topic too. We're going to segue into that shit. It's nice because he had the merch, but then on top of that, he did that song. He had the song, the shirt that said Puff or whatever on it. He did the song with him, and I don't understand what he's reaching for attention. Anything to get his name in the headlines.
But his daughter,
really
though,
taking that.
She is forever going to be on this album
by that particular incident. Yeah.
Like, why would you do this to her?
I mean, he's Kanye. He's Kanye.
It's just disgusting.
And to echo the sentiment, Wayno, he's definitely a cornball right now. He's showing cornball ways. We cannot excuse anything this man does at this point because he knows what he's doing and like
crashing out.
Totally crashing out, bro. It's just and then to like shade Kendrick.
Get it together,
like,
yes. Kendrick? It's like get it together, Grinch.
Why they shading Kendrick? All Kendrick did was make great music.
You know why they shade him? Because anytime you're being great,
he talking
somebody
about
come up and hate.
He tried to say they use him to take Drake out. Yo, Drake called Kendrick out, bro. He called him out. He teased him. He used Tupac's voice and Snoop's voice. He called him a freaking a domestic violence, whatever. He said he beat his wife, all type of shit. You know what I mean? And then Kendrick was like, all right.
I'm gonna chop your head off.
And whoop that ass. You feel me? He's out of here. You know what I'm saying? It's done. You know what I mean? Drop the bomb on him. Hold up. Let me hit the bomb. Told y'all I got the sound effects over here, cuz you got, you pay for them effects. You got to use them hoes. But nah, go ahead, cuz. I mean, Jazz, yeah, go ahead.
Kanye. Well, first of all, we know Kanye. I don't think this is like. I don't think he really means half the stuff he says. Put it like that. Now, sometimes I think
that nigga just blurt shit out.
Shock value. He just says stuff because
shock value.
I understand. Like Kanye's one of my. Let me say, Kanye's one of my favorite artists. He's one of my favorite musicians, right?
Period.
And I like Kanye. Like sometimes I hear Kanye say some shit that be like very, very like deep that resonates with me.
Says some good shit, but then he fucks it up with dumb shit like this.
But I understand that because I've said some crazy, hurtful stuff to people in my life that I'm not proud of.
Maybe you know what it is. He do be under. He do be under the influence a lot. Like he be doing whippets or some shit and all type of extra shit.
But wait a second.
Because terrible. I've said some off the wall stuff before. You heard me? So I get it. But he got a platform, so he's gonna say whatever. So we could be talking about him right now. I'm just telling
you. Him coming out saying, I beat every woman that I've been with, saying that's how men share aggression. That's how some men communicate their love is an issue. Taking your underage child, putting them on an album with someone who's being accused of the things that they're being accused of is too much. There are some things that go past you're just being crazy. Because he could talk crazy stuff all the time. The stuff that he was sending to his employees, those contracts, the stuff he was asking of them, this stuff is not normal. This is not normal stuff that he is doing. It's too much.
He was playing Pinot in the Adidas meetings and shit. He was doing some nut ass shit. I think he really want to be off here, bro. I think he really doing whatever it takes to see if the people will really take him off here, and they ain't taking him off.
I think they already took him. What's that movie where they be switching us out?
You talk about
Get out, right?
Yeah, I think they already got him.
That one or the second one, the second one with the clones.
How many years did Kanye say they try and get me? Think about it. He don't say that no more. He don't say it anymore.
So this is not Kanye.
What would y'all do if y'all was faced with y'all clone, bro? Like y'all DNA.
I'd be like, bitch, go to work so I can relax. The fuck?
Yeah.
Straight up. But nah, look. I'd be scared. I ain't gonna hold you. I'd be scared of seeing myself. I'll be scared of shit. Like if they train that nigga to do some wild shit, I'd be scared, bro. I know you know how off the rails you are. So like,
bro.
So to see yourself, to go against yourself.
Go against myself?
I'd be scared as shit. I'd be scared as fuck. I'd be like,
we probably just talk each other to death.
It's nuts. They think you're chill, but this nigga's nuts. Like, I don't know about this nigga. Straight up, I'll be scared, nigga. I'll be scared as shit.
I think I've seen my clone already.
Unless I could talk him down and shit. Like he said he think what? He said you think you've seen him already?
Yeah. I've seen this dude on TV. I've seen this dude on TV, bro. And he looks just like me.
Yo, I saw one too. I was like, yo, ain't no who are you, yo? I was getting upset. Like,
I swear to God, and everybody that sees him city like me.
It's the movie Us, bro. That's the one I was thinking about. It's called Us. Where they come to the door and it's them and they on some nut shit. Nah, nigga, I'm scared.
Well, the one with Janelle Monáe, that one too.
Mm-hmm.
That was when she was on a plantation or something, or thought she was.
Or... That was a
they switch you back.
That shit was great.
That was crazy. That was a crazy movie.
She messed around and she broke off that shit, and it was like modern times and shit. That's the craziest part.
I want to say this though about what Miss Ben said, right?
Right.
About Kanye having his daughter on. I didn't know none of this. He had his daughter on the album with Diddy.
He had his daughter on a song. Let me see if I can find the song if they didn't scrub
The
it.
song is with Diddy, Kanye, Diddy's son.
Was it on
and
YouTube?
His daughter. I don't know. I didn't listen to it. I wasn't. I know it was all over Twitter.
I mean,
you know,
no
that's
one
what
will
we
be
do in this field. We listen to things.
No one but what we
nah,
about
fucking like
forget now though.
I love it.
I don't. But no one will be. Well, I feel like what I believe is what I know about the industry now, about the stuff that I hear about the craziness that goes on. Like that's not really surprising to me that he would have his daughter on there with Diddy. Like they all into something that's bizarre. They're not normal type people. So,
that's an understatement. Bizarre is an understatement.
So I'm saying like bizarre, sick, whatever you want to use. Whatever word you want to use, the range of
right. Like we all like the little freaky stuff, but what you guys are doing is crazy. Like you a whole another level. Like you need to calm down. Freaky ass niggas need to stay their ass inside. That's
in the
it.
words of K-Dot, right?
Well, they say the freeze come out at night, though. That's what they say.
But yo, y'all know he always talked about the MK Ultra. Freeze come out at night. Y'all know he always talked about.
Stay inside. They don't stay inside
at all.
I don't know. In 2025, I think freaks be staying inside. Just watching Netflix and shit, curled up in a blanket.
But yo, this fucking Ariana Grande shit had me made me think about Kanye. Now they trying to say that she was referring to whatever was in her video and they erased her memory in the video and this, that, and the third. But at the same time, you know, sometimes they put shit in a plain sight. Check this shit out. Let's see what y'all, you know what I'm saying?
Ariana Grande interview scared the hell out of me because I'm sitting here asking myself, what the hell is going on in Hollywood? What is
Oh, I thought it was me.
Okay.
I was like, I'm gonna pretend.
The memory erasure, you know?
Oh my god.
The memory erasure, they erase my memories. It's a little foggy, but
if you could remember, struggle. Tell me, give me a date.
She just said at the Brighter Days Clinic, they do the memory eraser thing. What? So this is what's going on? These clinics are erasing these Hollywood stars' memories? And you know that she wasn't supposed to say that. She was not supposed to say that. Because when she said it, he took the mic away from her face. What's really going on?
Now, people are in the comments saying that she had a video that she put out and the Brighter Days Clinic was in her video. And she's saying like they erased her memory. But they also said she was referencing a Jim Carrey movie from back in the day. Don't really know the title of it, but
Truman Show or something or what?
Oh nah, it was a damn bro. It was in the comments of this shit. Let me see what they were saying that it was called. What the fuck's this movie called? A movie, Eternal Sunshine.
I think I did see that. I don't remember though.
Eternal Sunshine, where Jim Carrey wants to forget some shit about his wife, and then they erase his memory. But this is some shit that has been spoken about plenty, like MK Ultra and shit like that. So like a playoff of what, you know, is she playing? Is she serious? You know, she's looking a little, she's not really looking the healthiest nowadays. You know what I'm saying? She's looking
Diddy had doctor's office in a tunnel under his house. I mean, we don't know what's going on in there anymore.
In the industry.
Anything, exactly. Like, who knows? Who knows?
Because that shit there had me like, what's up?
I was down the old neighborhood yesterday, right? Grandma's neighborhood, right? Where we grew up at, right? Bad, you know. So I ran into a couple of fellas, you know. They were surprised to see me first of all. I said, yep. Sometimes CEO has to stop and see what's going on down here. I have to show up sometimes to let you know the boss is still around. You know what I mean? But I was just telling them guys, man, I said, if I was the guy who got the ticket, right? The ticket to get us all out of here, right? That type of platform, or whatever it was, but like a famous platform, with the money and all that. I said, that probably take a guy like me out, bro, because I'm not with none of that, the weird Hollywood stuff. I'm not with none of the weird celebrity, you know what I mean?
You know the glory of this shit?
You know?
The glory of this shit is when you got platforms, like even with the homies that I'll be watching, we control this shit. Like this shit, our shit. Like can't nobody take us out. You know what I'm saying? This is our shit. Like we are like this is our way of getting back at the.
I'm not talking about taking
the
you out.
big media and
I'm not
the
talking
big.
about.
You know what I mean?
I'm not talking about taking you out. You misunderstand. I'm saying I'm not talking about taking you off.
You talk about pow pow pow.
I'm talking about taking you out, brother.
That's what I'm saying. Ain't nothing niggas ain't fucking with us.
There you go. Them people, them government, them powers that be.
Nah.
They gonna take you out, man.
Everybody's not protected the same way by the same things, by the same people. And in this realm here, in this dimension, you might feel like you the shit, but there's other dimensions and other spirit guides and angels and ancestors in my world. And if you're coming to me, you better make sure your people are better than my people.
She gonna come with this shit.
You have no clue what's going on, especially like for spiritual people like Kendrick. You think we just sit around all day and light incense and go that's crazy. You know how much work goes into who we are, how many trials and tribulations, and as you ascend a little bit higher, as you meet these tests, you get blessed a little bit more, you get a little more protection. Like you could try, many have tried.
But to speak to like the
say no, bro.
The big motherfuckers ain't on shit. Let's just put
like that. No.
Like coming from like entertainment myself, it's like I feel like this is our lane, bro. Like those of us who chose to not go that route, you feel me? That they want you to go. You got the freedom to like do that shit and put that shit out there to the world in a way that you see fit. And a lot of people are winning. Like that's why most of the platforms are like ex artists, if you notice, that end up like popping, are like the artists that like even with a Joe Budden, like he had success, but like you know what I mean? His biggest success came from this. When you look at AD, the homie from Community, shout out AD. Gilly. These are all people. And look, Gilly was a writer like myself. We seen the other ugly side of the industry. Like, and then they thought they could snuff us out and act like we this, that, and the third. No, we got a voice, nigga. We still got swag. We still got, charisma. We still got everything that made us a star. We gonna get in front of this camera. We gonna get on YouTube. We gonna motherfucking talk. You feel me? And we gonna build the fucking platform. Like, that's honestly what it is, So like, I ain't even worry about them motherfuckers over there because
they gonna make that.
Don't even worry about it.
They're gonna make that. That's what I know.
Just know this platform right here, we will be the biggest Central PA platform on the levels of the Wallows, on the levels of the Joe Buddens, all these niggas. That's the energy right here, and we doing it like that, straight up. Big bombs.
I don't care if they come though. Honestly, I don't care if they come. I welcome it. I welcome it.
That was my whole plan, cuz I was like, look, we buying back Grandma House. End of discussion. Once we look, it's gonna take a grind. But when this shit boom, nigga, we buying back Grandma House. Fuck all that shit. That's the
I want the whole block.
Exactly. I want the Ave. What's up? The whole Ave, bro.
I want the whole block, cuz. Shit.
I want Mr. Washington's crib. I want you feel me? Like anybody from the block, no, like they might.
There's Dusty. I want the whole block.
Yeah. Straight up. They done knocked down my cousin's crib across the street, the Harris's and shit. Shout out Booby Bryson. They knocked down they shit.
That's what I was with. I was with Booby, Bryce, Chad, Kev. I was with all, the guys.
Yeah, they done knocked down cuz spot. Like, come on, like that block mean too much. So like that was the mission. Like, I feel like, it's been a lot of things going on, Jazz, as far as the stars and the alignments and the planets. It might be a little bit over some people's heads. They might not want to, speak on it, but regardless, it affects us. So like, there been some shit moving, and look, man, I just been getting downloads, and look. The main thing is like, cause Zephy was saying, stay aligned. Like once we in alignment, like I was a little off.
Need to do.
I was a little off for my shit. Like I was forcing this shit to keep going. But like, where we at right now, especially coming up on this equinox, because I'm an Aries, baby, and we in that season.
Yeah, it's my season. Spring is my season. I'm so
the start of the real new year. You feel me? The 20th. You know what I mean? So we going through with this thing and pushing through with new energy. You know what I mean? And we gonna make this shit a success. I would love. Look, this is Zenfi has her own channel. It's Zenfinite369. Once we get you up to par in like school and shit, bro, start a channel. Get your look. I love your everyday post. I love your how about love? You feel me?
It's hard to sit down with you. You're always on.
Wait, what are you talking about? What are your posts about?
He has a look, man. He has a thing that he does every morning. Every day, random. How about love, man? And
question. How about love?
It's real motivational shit. You know what I mean? It's real positive.
How about love is the lifestyle. It's starting to question that you said. It's the question I ask. How about love? Like you never start with love. Nobody uses love. Everybody uses anger and hate and envy, jealousy. But nobody says, how about you just try love? Like loving yourself first. You can love others.
Right.
You know what's funny? My trademark is the hardest. I'm the hardest. That's what I call myself. Yes, the hardest. Everything heart driven, and I do commentary on love. I own an intimacy company.
The heart is.
So the hardest. So I'm an artist, but I think everything should come from the heart. That is so beautiful. I love that. See that? I
want to do a symbol with the heart. A heart with the question mark beside it. It's a heart, and the side of it, you got I need a lot of help.
Okay, hit me up. I'm an artist. I was arting this morning. I had a good time.
See, the stars and the universe align the right way. You see, because I need a logo.
I know. Oh yeah, I make logos.
I want to do T-shirts for the summer. To start out with that. How about love?
Yeah.
That's my initials too. He Jazz Abdullah T.
Oh, that's super dope.
That's dope.
It is.
You know what I'm saying? But it's how about love? HAL. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. How about love?
I was gonna pull the clip up, but hold up.
What?
I don't know if you want me to put your. I want you to put your video out there like that.
I mean, which one? I didn't approve this. Now you got to go through clearance.
Nah, we already got the look. We got the whole premise of the shit, but nah, you got to start a channel, and then look, I can walk you through how to like do your thing and just get the recordings and all that shit, upload that shit, build your following based off of exactly what it is that you pushing. You could tap in and be on that type shit. You feel me? You can go live, talk to your peoples on that type time. Same way she got her. I told you Zenfi was into the spirituals and the, you know what I mean? And as you can see tonight, that holds true. You know what I'm saying? So we all got our own
it's Zenfinite. Like Zen infinitely Zen.
She's from a whole nother atmosphere.
I am. I'm a Venetian and I love it. I am a lover girl, an Aphrodite energy kicker. To me, I love it.
From like the galaxy, like from she's
thank you. Oh, thank you.
Now check this shit out. The homie Juvie. This skit had me bugging.
Juvenile.
It said when you almost rob one of your favorite rappers, bro. This shit had me bugging, bro. Like,
give it up. Give it up, though.
What's wrong with you, fam?
Juvenile. Oh, damn. Bro, I ain't never thought I was running you out shit, man. What's happening, brother, man? Bro, you gotta be careful, bro. It's 400 degrees out here. It's hot, boy. You get it hot, boy, because you a hot boy, you hear me? But no, let me tell you, you was scared, huh? You thought you was dead, huh? You ain't know how to play it, huh? Yeah. Nah, son, no, bro, I ain't meaning to buy it, son. I'm trying to make a living, you hear me? I rap too, brother. I spit too, son, for real.
Man, come on.
No, come on, brother. Like, come on. Like, I understand it, man. Well, you about to go to the rodeo. We about to go to the rodeo, huh? Like, I'm a big fan. I ain't mean nothing by it, bro. For real.
How you a fan and you got a whole fucking gun in nigga head?
So, bro, this ain't no gun, man. I was scared people could look. Shit, I was about to rob you to get the money to go purchase a gun. You know what I'm saying? But it's cool though, man. I'm gonna go to Lakeview and go cut up. You hear me? You ain't gotta go that way, huh?
This nigga, I'm just saying. You blew my fucking. I got
you about to pay. You had the business. I know how it is, man. I'm a businessman too. I know how it is in these streets, brother. Like for real, man. Sign a nigga, man. Sign me, man. Hot boy, Junior Records, man. Sign me, brother. For real.
I ain't got no Junior Records,
bro. It's like 99 and the 2000s all over again, brother. I gotta get it how I live.
I'm saying, nigga, you out
there. Nigga losing mad drops.
Man. You don't want no real fucking job?
Real job? Heavens no, man. It's good though. I'm about to bounce back.
Heavens no.
But say though, you got a party coming up. Let me come. All black affair. Man, I can cut up, man. Come on, man. Let me come through. I'm an Aries too, brother.
Bro, if you want a ticket to the party, bro, just buy a fucking
I gotta buy shit around me for that bitch. It's good though. It's good though. That's all right though. I know them hoes gonna be in that bitch bagging that ass up. Bagging that ass up the whole party, you hear me? I'm gonna see on your story, brother. It's good.
That nigga said, I'm gonna see it on your story. He be clocking. I wanted to look. I was scrolling. I saw this Florida man sentenced to 6 years in prison for biting a cop's head at a music event. How do you bite? How do you bite a cop's head? He bit the back of this nigga head, bro. I'm looking at the picture, and this man head is literally
so dirty and nasty, and I just cannot imagine.
Can I zoom in? Look at this nigga head.
Yeah, you look. Yeah, you do. You look like you went by. Oh my God, he's a cannibal.
He's a beast.
Look at that though. Look at his
No, I won't look. I don't ever want to see that again. That is disgusting.
That boy, he lucky only got 6 years for that.
Bro,
yo, he is
man's head at a music.
Cannibal Lecter's child.
Is that ever going to repair itself? No.
Ew.
Why do you bite somebody's head, bro?
Yo, you're possessed. That has to be a demon in you, because that is crazy.
Hair and everything, bro. I'm on Say Cheese, bro. Just scrolling.
Yeah.
What's the latest?
Well, I'm glad I'm glad one of those overseer oppressors.
This shit is crazy as hell. He said them oppressors.
No one should be bit like that.
Why?
Same master should always be bit.
See, look, shit just keep popping up. Kanye West says he doesn't want Jay-Z to get in trouble for killing him.
Like, what? This is crazy. But what? I mean, wait.
Wants to be offed.
Can I ask you something?
He wants somebody to off him.
Can I ask Will you something real talk?
What's up?
If Jay-Z was to do that, right? Do you think he would get away with it? Like, be honest. Because that's what he's insinuating. And we have to look at it. Is there truth to what he's saying? Would he get away with it?
Could. He got enough money to get away with it.
He'd probably get away with it. I don't see why he wouldn't get away with it.
He keep dodging his alleged son.
Get away with it.
He's smart. He could.
He keep dodging his alleged son. I mean, I think it's quite possible.
I mean, Jay-Z's pretty smart. Like,
everybody said that his alleged son is crazy, and he's
is he?
I'm like, why don't he just take the test? Or why don't he just
you know good and well why a man won't take a test. You know why? He shot the club up.
He definitely. I mean, the boy looked like him to me. I ain't mean to go segue into that, but that just happened. Onto that, but this nigga, man, look, this nigga Jay-Z allegedly has a child out there, Jazz. I remember you used to tell me like, yo, listen to Jay-Z.
You know what was funny?
Eventually I did once I was grown enough and understood, because I wasn't on that type time back then. I was listening to Hot Boys. And even then, like, and that's crazy because it was more simplified. Like, it was the same shit, but the Hot Boys was more simplified and they sound like grandma and granddad and all my southern cousins and shit. So I just kind of like, South music is where it's at. You feel me? Like a lot of niggas
at that time,
a lot of people, believe it or not, they don't even know I'm from YC, cuz. Yeah, the Hot Boys are on fire. No pun intended. But nah, like growing up with Grams, a lot of motherfuckers ain't, because I be saying finna and goddamn and all them languages that niggas don't really say up here. They be saying son and all. I got a YC down south dialect. Like I might be like, hey, I'm finna go get one of them Jones. Like that's a whole, like, how you put finna go get and then Jones in the same sentence.
Like a Philly
that's
down
just a
whole
whole
thing, right?
Straight up. That's what I be on. That's my whole shit, my whole upbringing. But yeah, man, this shit been dope. I don't want to hold motherfuckers too long on a damn weeknight when everybody go to work.
Yeah,
I mean, it don't. I mean, where we trying to go with this? I'm looking at the topics, and I'm thinking to myself.
I think so. I think it's been interesting. It's been very successful, and I think it's been positive. I like it. Yeah. I like meeting Zen. Zen's cool.
Oh, nice to meet you too. Thank you. I appreciate you.
Very nice.
Look, man. Zen is at. I don't want to say every. I don't want to say every family cookout.
They're all family.
Oh yeah, bro.
You know.
Look, everybody gonna throw them hoes in the pot, man. Get that shit rolling. Next time we have something at Mom Duke's, I'm pretty sure we should all probably try to be in attendance. That'll be super dope.
I know it's gonna happen. I'm always down to go to my cousin to Simone.
Listen,
you already know it.
It's about to be warm out, and one thing we do, you know what I'm saying, is we be out there.
I love this.
Oh wait, can I plug?
Yes, sir.
Can I plug real quick? Yeah. So my homie is having an event in Baltimore on 420. He is having a Willy Wonka Wonderland 420 event, and you can go to Peyton's Place and find it. It's going to be a lot of fun. So,
I'll put the link in. Yeah, I was going to say, if that's the link you sent,
yeah,
we're going to go ahead and put that in there. You
feel
me?
Have some fun.
But this shit right here, man, this shit's been a vibe.
I like it.
Indeed.
We definitely got to get a more like, we got to start being consistent with it.
Consistent. You know, I love consistency.
We got off this shit. We going to plan that shit. We going to get this shit running and get these people some consistent content. You feel me? I even got to do it myself with my reactions, because there was a time. There was a time when I used to bang them hoes out like,
my
3 a day, 3 to 5 a day.
You did.
I
went like, damn, again.
Like 1 or 2 a week. You know what I mean? But that was just because I got burnt out, just life, and just I be dealing with my own. Like I said, we all got our own shit going on.
Yeah,
it's just I understand that I gotta keep this motherfucker rolling. I keep the mission in my mind. I feel like everything that happened up to now, like I said, the stars aligned, everything, the damn all the planets being damn aligned, and it's been some wild shit happening.
I went to work that day.
Listen, exactly.
I was like, focus.
And that's why I wanted to get this one in before we even tapped into this next, because the 20th is about to strike. So we gotta get the ball rolling. We planting seeds, bro. While the cement's wet, we planting this shit right. You know what I'm saying? So thank y'all for tuning in, man. I appreciate everybody for tapping in. As far as Jazz, definitely short notice. We're gonna keep you tapped in.
You gotta go early, man. You gotta let me get just that's all I mean. Let me know, and I'm here.
But look, y'all out there, keep tuning in. Give me the wants for hitting the wrong button. My nail just got
I was like, what's happening? Okay, can we celebrate?
But anyway,
Yeah, there we go.
this has been Straight Off the App. Thanks for tuning in. You know what it is. We out. Howie.